Hey guys, Dr. Brandon Manny, developer of the Functional Practice. The other day I got this question, and the question is, Doc, am I always going to have to market functional medicine like I do chiropractic? Chiropractic, people eventually they fall off. So the answer is with functional medicine, he's asking, do I always have to market? And the answer is yes. However, there's different types of marketing. I mean, as long as you want new patients, you're gonna have to market. But here's how I break it up. There's active marketing and then there's passive marketing. What we teach on is heavily passive stuff, laying assets into the marketplace that you do the work one time and it continues to build and gain momentum, and it's a trickle effect. So it doesn't happen overnight. You got to put in the work, right? You put in the hours. Active, right? Now we're talking dinner talks, lunch talks, events, screenings, where you're actually putting in long hours. Meet and greet, the more people you meet and greet, the more people you treat, right? So that's active. You're trading your time for your money, basically. Whereas passive, and that's why I'm a big fan of radio, because radio's passive. I can say, here, radio station, here's $4,000. Tell my message to 300,000 ears or 600,000 ears if they have 2 ears, right? So you're trading, now you're trading your money for a result, right? So, but there's so many things you can do passive that are free. So for example, create the YouTube videos. And this goes back to my system of omnipresence, right? Where you take a video one time, shoot it, or you stream it to Facebook Live, you're putting it on YouTube, you're putting on that same video onto Facebook Live or page one of Google. You put it into your email sequence. If you want to strip out the audio, you can have a podcast. If you want to do it that way, you could take out the transcript out of it and create a blog post out of it. So just right there, there's what, 5 or 6 different spots. So you just do the work one time, you just set up this foundation, but you don't have to get real deep with the blogs and the podcasts and stuff. I would just say if you focus on just creating a video, let's say take a niche, right? ADHD, thyroid, weight loss, whatever. Create the content, and I'm not gonna get real deep on how we create the content because there's softwares and stuff that we use with that, but let's say you make 10 ADHD or 10 weight loss videos, right? Put them to Facebook Live, YouTube, Google, right? Do that. But it's a trickle effect. You do the work one time. Like I have videos that I shot, I think 2016, that are on thyroid that are still sitting on page 1 of Google, and we still get calls. Not every week, but most weeks, probably every 2 weeks, something like that. You know, some weeks there might be 1 or 2, and the next week there might be 3, and next week there might be none, right? There's no rhyme or reason to it, but if you lay enough assets into the marketplace, it becomes this trickle effect, right? So, long story short, do you always have to market? Yes, unless you're 100% referral based. Then you're like, okay, I'm completely hands off. I don't have to do anything because my patients are running the show. Would I rely on that forever? Probably not. I would still put content out there, even if it's once a week. Like I have several businesses and I try and focus on, hey, I'm gonna get my video done on Monday and I can work on other things throughout the week. So if you just make a goal of like, hey, every Monday I'm gonna shoot one video and I'm gonna make it really good, I'm gonna keyword it out, I'm gonna title it accordingly, I'm gonna put it in my email sequence, I'm gonna do all the steps, and then do that every single week. At the end of the 1 year, what do you got? You have 52 videos, right? You probably have 52 email sequences, you know, an autoresponder with 52 emails with all your videos loaded into it. See what I'm saying? You've done 52 Facebook Lives growing that audience. Just do it. It's the persistence. It's the consistency. Like you cannot compare. I saw this a couple weeks ago. You cannot compare like somebody who's been at it for a decade. You can't compare where they are right now to your beginning, right? You cannot compare your beginning to my middle. That's not fair to you or not fair to me. So like, it's the consistency and the persistence that over time it's going to pay the dividends, right? It's going to pay you back. You know, they say water cutting through rock, right? It's not the force that powers through it. It's the persistence. It's the consistency. Do something every single week. Ideally, for sure, at least once a week, if not twice a week, put a video up there. Because if you do twice, now you're at 104 at the end of 1 year. Now you're at 104 videos on your YouTube channel, 104 Facebook Lives, 104 emails in your email sequence. You get the idea. All right, guys, hopefully that helps a little bit, but I just want to answer the doctor's question about, hey, do I always have to market for functional medicine? The things that would be in a residual thing, like with chiropractic, you have wellness patients, right, that come back residually, hopefully, right? Sometimes they fall off, they move away, whatever. So you're constantly churning. With functional medicine, the only thing that we have patients come back for is retesting. So every 6 months, we call people, hey, it's time, it's been 6 months since your last food test, let's get you back in to get retested and recustomized. That would be an ongoing residual. Residual supplement sales. Okay, that's another thing that can build up over time. People hitting your website, you know, because I don't carry a ton of inventory. I send patients online to order their stuff, and we do have a big trickle of people that go order their products. We get the checks in the mail. So those are the things that would be kind of residual. Continuity type stuff is supplement sales, retesting. In the world of functional medicine, you guys know a better way of functional medicine and creating a long-term continuity, residual. Hey, I'm all ears. Right? Throw it in the comment section below. I'm always looking to learn more stuff. But for us, it's the continuity stuff is going to be residual supplement stuff, and then the retesting a few months down the line. Retesting, recustomizing of supplements, and nutrient deficiencies and that sort of stuff. So, all right, guys, I got to run. But if you have any questions, comment below, and I will see you next time.